Final look around the arena. Well, that's it for this week. The most stressful. The most stressful part is getting everything upstairs and getting everything back downstairs. So I've just carried all my stuff down now. I'm going to help Joe carry his.
Oh God, he's not it again.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get everything in the car. I'll pop over with the keys and then we'll go through the barrier, park over at Arms, find so we can get Lucy a pillow. Tesco's at Stalham, Silver Cloud at Arning. I'm off for another adventure. They're here. What have I told you, children, about wandering off in the store on your own? I've been looking for you.
Sorry, I just
Oh, come on.
Testing out the
was thinking of purchasing it.
Oh, don't show Kristen, yeah.
No, Christine's seen it. She said she wants one.
Yeah, but it's 400 quid.
I know that one's 300. Have a little
Yeah,
go.
how many pillows do you need?
2.
Right.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
like your ass, Dave. Have a try.
Oh, I don't want to. I better get up. Just stop Stalham Tesco's. Turn to getting this frigging Tesco's. It used to be a bit awkward. You used to have to go right to the end, I think, didn't you? And go round. Or did you have to go through this town a bit?
Yeah, that red
car's
car.
coming there. What's the sign saying here?
Yeah, where that red
I think we
car's
have to go down there where that car's going. Tesco's is just there, isn't it? So yeah, you do have to go round. Oh, that gets into the car park. It's changed a bit over the years, hasn't it?
Do you want me to switch this on?
Yeah.
It just made him cry even more.
Time for provisions.
Oh, you can cry now. It's like, you alright if you're not feeling like
I'm not going around the store with it, it's too stressful. Never knew there were toilets there. Every day's a school day. Well, there's a couple of pubs. Chinese, Indian. Well, obviously you've got the Tesco. Actually there's 2 Chinese, one's Mason. There's 3 Chinese. Oh great. Well, a Mason. An apple tree, and we've got a cherry blossom on this side. And then we've got Hong Kong high-class Chinese, Thai and English food. I didn't think they had 3. And that's about it. High Street covered. Time to go back. There's a fishing shop here. Get some tackle and bait. In stock now, maggots, pellets, ground birch, fresh lugworm. Tide table sold here. Hey, it's getting warm now, I've got my fleece on. Right. Time now. Oh. Good grief. I can't bloody see that. Pathetic these bits. Can't see him in sun. Just hang on, it'll be a bit wobbly at the minute, just hang on. 10:08. So, the likelihood is, well, we have to be off the boat for 10:30, so the people that were on it last week will no doubt be just about leaving. But then it depends whether they've cleaned it. And Jason or his guys got to get on there and check it out. So what we might have to do is just park up and then go for a walk. Or where could we go? Well, we could just nip it to Wroxham half back, couldn't we? Could just pop into Rise. But yeah, I think we'll do that. Look, Wroxham. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dave. Bit tight for the bus. That sounds about my level at the minute. But we've missed it. What else is going on? Beach nesting birds. Look back at the old railway station between Salon and Great Yarmouth. Disposable barbecue. There's a jolly old butcher. Right, I'm just walking around aimlessly at the minute. No idea where they are. Well, I'm not. I do know where they are. They're in Tesco's, but I don't know whereabouts. Anyway, I really don't want to be sat down for too long because I'll seize up. Joe's gutted, he can't fit in it. Don't come, as I said. There's a Tesco's at Beckley's, so we'll go up at Loddon. Trolley's full. Yeah, there'll be beers, but that's another story. Right, second stop of the day, Wroxham. Let's see if we can park somewhere here and just walk down. These are parking spots, I don't know.
Residential.
Oh yeah, yeah, 2 hours. Should we just go here?
No, look. Alright.
2 hours, no return, an hour. Alright, so we're having a walk down now. To Rise. Well, some are going in Rise, some are going elsewhere. It's a bit early. Well, it's not too early, but still got to drive. So this is the plan. It's now 11:01. So we give it an hour. We get to the boat, throw all that bloody God knows how much stuff we've got in there. Throw that on, me and Joe will have to go checking the water levels. The water's out the way. This checking the water levels is forced on us, you know. It's not that we just throw the gear on then disappear like that, leave them to it. The water's out the way. So anyway, it's looking like, touch wood, a decent day. Still a few dark clouds about, but not too bad so far. Anyway, we're parked on Church Road, because if you're coming down from Stalham End, you have to come down here to turn right to I don't know, you can park down on there maybe. Oh no, that's Dayboat, Hire Richardson's. You have to come down here and turn right, and then turn left into the road that goes down to Royce Car Park. So you can't turn right directly off the High Street. So when I saw those parking spots up there, I thought, well, we might as well dive in there. So we did. Six. I won't chance it at that. Hello dear. I'm just at the bridge watching the boats go under. Do you have to what? Oh, I thought I was going to find you when we were ready to go. I'm not in the pub, no. I'm sat outside in the beer garden watching the boats go under the bridge. Right, well, there's a little side, I think it's supposed to be the exit, but then if you come off the main road outside the Grace Chipper, you can see a little, you can get in up there. I think it's supposed to be the exit, but there's nobody about, so you just come up there. He's got a little trumpet type thing, or you can't see, he just put it down by his side. So, well, it must be a common thing for these sailing boats. But it's the first time I've not actually sat here before doing this, I don't think. Anyway, a long about. Happy hour's over. There's no hiding place. Did you get him one? Did you get him a coat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe? Joe?
Joe.
Do you want your first appraisal doing yet, or should we wait till we get on the boat?
Your first appraisal.
Yeah.
Hi,
Joe.
Do you remember we were arguing the day whether it was swans or geese or now? He just said it was geese.
All the saying is, I know they didn't have that.
Alright Joe, we might as well get it over done with.
No,
haven't
no.
No, but swans are
Not
awesome.
praising me.
I've got you some.
we? Your appraisal. Not praising you necessarily. It sounds similar. Shall we start off
Is
with...
it like a review?
Yeah, sort of. Should we start off with the positive, or should we start off with one of the negatives?
Start off on a negative and then you can end with a positive.
Right, you're crap at darts. You're even worse at dominoes.
Bloody hell. You're worse. You actually are just as bad as me. Knocking up. If you were a score for knocking, you'd have the ice one.
Well, you see, once you get to learn the game, you'll know to suss what your partner's asking for and not put something that he hasn't got all the time. Anyway, so on a positive note, on the day boat, you did very, very well. Moored up as well, didn't you? The only thing that I could say for that is that you don't normally leave it in reverse once you've got into your mooring. Otherwise you'll
Blame
soon
the
be...
lever for that now.
Pardon?
We'll blame the dodgy lever.
Yeah, it was a bit dodgy. Yeah, so overall, the boat wise, is he just getting nerves now? Somebody coming the other way?
Don't think they'll fit.
Yeah, so and he's the pilot actually, he's done that. Yeah, so overall, it's a good start for you.
Is it a he? Is it?
We'll check back
So
in a
we-
few days.
Right.
When's next appraisal?
Next appraisal is due on Monday.
What, after Stuka?
Oh, that's a good idea. Will you say yes?
Well, let's just put it this way, lose. Otherwise you're just going to have that in your face saying,
Oh, so much queue wrapped around me head.
Right, I'm not trying to make excuses in advance,
there's
but my
not.
eyes have got worse since last year, since I
Joe's
last
got a
played.
dodgy eye. You can only see it properly out of one.
Pardon?
You can only see properly out of one.
Oh, I'm short-sighted in one.
Yeah, but you haven't got.
Well, I was just making an excuse, any excuse up, but that is a proper excuse, isn't it?
Oh, no, I'm
How
going
many
to
swans do you wish you was?
What did you say?
Got an 8 ball.
You won't be able to.
Might be a bit too far away, I missed him going past, but you're not supposed to do that. Fishing from a moving boat is not allowed on the Norfolk Broads. You'll know only 6'6" that you can just squeeze under without dropping his canopy. His windscreen. Right, we're off down to the boat, see if we can get on it. I know Mark and Pat have been cleaning it. They usually come around about 10:30ish. So it depends if they've finished or not. Mark's going still there, I think. Yep, there's Mark. I'm reversing up there, you're alright, go on. Sorry? I'm reversing up there, you're alright, carry on. You better get out, haven't you? Alright, see you in a bit. We're out of the way. They forced us to go checking the water levels. A bit of a black one up there. Ain't got our coats on.
Then have you met them a few times before?
It's got us. Seeking shelter. It'll blow over in 5 minutes. Right, Joe, come and sit down up here.
I don't know where my keys are. I will come for my
I'll just show you. Right. That's to stop the engine when we stop.
Yeah.
But you make sure you don't turn the engine off unless we're tied up.
Yeah.
Basically. You've got your key, if you turn it to like that and hold it, see the yellow light there?
Oh, yeah.
That's when it's really cold. So if you just, first of all, make sure it's not in gear, which over here, look, can you see this? It pulls out, so when it's out like that, that's in neutral. So you can give it some welly to start off with. And then it just flicks back in, like that. So you just pull it out, that's in neutral. So, go on, turn the engine over then, turn the key fully to the right. Keep going. No, you have to push it in and then you turn it.
Right, push it in. Let me do it again.
Yeah, no, you can do it next time. Right, so, thing is, we are right more between a pontoon on that side and a boat on this side. And we don't know where the steering's pointed, do we?
No.
So, some people will put a paint or something like a line on it once it's side out, but if you say, look, keep it on the same place, turn it fully to one side, it'll be easy to do the other way. Right, so if you got your hands on the top there, so that's the top bit, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit turns. So to get that back to sort of straight-ish should be like 2.5, won't it? So
Yeah.
that two, that one or two, so round about there. So it's not too bad as long as, so what happens is, because when you moor up straight on, sometimes you'll have your full lock on.
Yeah.
And if you leave next day with your full lock on, you're likely to go over that way or over that way. So there ended the first lesson. The domestic inverter aren't working at all. So I don't know why they couldn't see that, but well, that's supposed to show what percentage your batteries are, but it's not been working for ages. But I thought it was just the inverter one that weren't working. I didn't know the domestic one weren't working as well. Well, you've got the domestic and inverter here, so as long as we're in the green, we're okay. Now this is the hours that the engine's done. So 2447.5. Now the owners that run up until today, they will have put that in the logbook. And we'll do that when we come back, but there's no need to worry about anything like that at the minute. So I'll take us out of here. Now they're alright, bow thrusters. First of all, you've got, well, we've got the that's the electric mud weight, which really I think should have a painted bit on it so you know when it gets to the top. But we'll probably be using that tomorrow when we get down to Wayne Marina Centre.
Yeah.
Now you've got bow thrusters in, and I always like to have them on when we're leaving the tight mooring or when we're mooring up. So what you do is you just hold both the ons together, then the light will come on. And what that does, if you press that, push you over that way, press that, pushes you over the other way. Now this side of the boat is called the port and that side is called the starboard. Now we don't really need to worry about that, it's left and right. But a good way to remember it is left and port have 4 letters and right and starboard don't. That's how I remember it. Right, so I'm going to get my GoPro going on top and then we'll get you off and then you can have a drive when we get down the river and then you can do some of this in and out of the morning and stuff later on.
Yep.
Okie dokie?
Sausage.
Happy?
Yep.
Have we got things switched on over there? I didn't realise that both them things weren't working. Right, so you just put it in gear, push it back in,
Yeah.
and when it clicks in like that, that is still in neutral, so we're not going to move anywhere.
No.
And then we have to wait till we get the go ahead. Yeah? From the caster office. Who have both got their life jackets on, very good. So when we come out of here, it is pretty tight and you couldn't start to turn as you get straight out, otherwise the back end will hit the boat, so you've got to be careful of your back end swinging around and hitting another boat. Okie dokie. All ship shape and ready to go. Way anchored. Well, that's another thing. There's a term called, I'll talk to the camera. There's a term called way anchor. I will be using that. It might sound something different, but I'll be using it quite often when I see people who are doing stuff that are stupid. Anyway, we're moving, but we're only drifting. Right, so in gear, and then we should go out in a straight line. You all that? Point it round here somewhere. So once you get out into the river, or out where your back end's clear, start to turn, but we're not going to make that, so we'll have to put it in reverse. So obviously you know about that because of the day boat we've got forward and reverse. Now the cheats method is now to use the bow thrusters to get the front end over there, but you can do it, but it's not very windy. When it's windy down here sometimes it can be tricky. So the lock's on full that way, so when you go forward it's going to go that way. So it's nice to get out of there without any bow thrusters, and then you just straighten up. Right. It's a bit narrow down here, but it's nothing to worry about. In fact, you might as well come and have a go now. You've got the speed on there, slow down a bit till we get out. So we're going up there, up that dike there. Stand up alright. And when we get to the main river. We've just got to watch out for boats going up and down before we pull out. So we, contrary to what the lady who was at awning with her hand up telling everybody to stop on the main river, boats on the main river have right of way.
Oh yeah.
I might walk now. Can you see at the front? Can't, it's not like
Yeah, so yeah, it's all bigger this.
It's a little bit bigger than the day boat, yeah.
quite, like it's still chill, like Joe said, the day boat.
Get her up with two hands really,
This is
till you
like
get used to it.
Yeah.
It's so like big and heavy, it just feels like smooth. It's a little bit noisy.
Just getting used to it, I guess.
But yeah, nowhere near as hard.
It's getting used to the, like, it doesn't take much for it to turn, and then you, it's a bit like on the day boat really, when you first get going, it's just a matter of getting used to it.
Getting used to it, yeah.
That's the one we've got.
When we got on the main river, you got more room for manoeuvre. So first of all, we've got to look out for boats coming to our left, because they'll be the ones that hit us first, or we hit them. So it looks as though we're okay there, so we don't have to take any evasive action. Then we need to look to our right, and it looks as though we're okay there as well.
Yep.
So yeah, so now you can just put the speed up a little bit. But I'm not in a rush, so take it nice and easy. So you want to be, well, what I tend to do is I tend to get to the just to the right of central. I don't like going too close to the banking. You will see some that I call them tree huggers or reed huggers. And for me, they seem to be too close to the banking. And if anything happens, there's not got much wiggle room.
No.
So I normally stay just right of centre, and then if the boat's coming the other way, just move over if you need to, give them a bit of room.
Yep.
So basically now we're going straight, it's going to take us about over 2 hours, I'm thinking. So if we are going to the Lion, oh well, the Lion, obviously we'll be going there if we do get Thurne Dyke. So the plan is Thurne Dyke, if not Acle, if not Stokesby. Because any one of those three will give us a good, plenty of time to get over Braden tomorrow. And that'll be fun for you.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry. It's nothing to worry about. So like, well, you know this from the day boat. All you've got is forward and reverse. So if you think you're going to hit anything, you just whap it in reverse, quick. But hopefully that shouldn't be, because you did all right with that bit on the day boat.
Practice.
Well, that's it. That's all it is. A bit of practice. This bit is the easier bit.
Yeah.
It's the mooring up and setting off. That by the end of the week you'll be doing it no problem. Has the first mate took your life jacket off? Yeah, so you've got the, I put, oh let's have a look. I put the app on there. So we're going with a tide here, that's why it doesn't seem as though we haven't got any wash whatsoever. And we're doing 4.55 mile an hour. And it's a 5 miles now at the moment here. So, I know it's a lot to take in and I'm probably going to overwhelm you, but can you see? Oh, that's bollocks.
What?
I put it on the wrong one, it's too far over, you can't see it. I'll edit that little bit of swearing, that's better. So you can see that, can't you, where it's got the speed on it?
Yeah, 4.5.
Well, that is only a guideline, because now we're hardly doing any revs whatsoever.
No.
And we're doing 4.5 mile an hour. There's 5 mile an hour zone here, but they're, like I say, they're only a guideline, because if you look behind you, we've got a little bit of wash,
No,
but it's not too bad. By the time it gets to the side of the banking, it's disappeared, and that's what it's all about. It's that wash. If you are creating a massive wash behind you, like you'll see a lot of people over the week who don't really, well, either they don't know or they don't care. and it's like boy racer time.
It rolls the sides eventually.
And the wash just like, well you'll see it no doubt. So he will become a way anchor then. Right. Yeah, so well I've got the GoPro up there going. Yeah. As long as that keeps flashing red and it don't beep, we're okay.
It's good how you can stick your head out as well, isn't it?
It's alright until it rains.
Is it alright, Joe?
Yeah, yeah. Bit bigger than day boat.
Yeah.
stag do.
The only problem is, you get them on the bigger boats as well, and they're a bit of a nightmare sometimes.
Are they?
They have been seen like standing outside the boat, pissing in the river and things like that. Having the cans and just launching it in the river.
Yeah. Dickhead move. Couldn't be littering.
Fair enough, I sweet, that's not the end of the world, but
I mean, stag and hen parties, that's on the negative side. There has been known, but I didn't see it myself, for hen parties for all the girls on top of the boat getting the tits out. So I mean, I think that's just good fun.
It's like this guy, I'm probably going to Potter
You probably have to
Heigham.
slow down a bit, and then once we get to a spot, just, yeah, just be, you don't have to be too.
Heavy.
now what are you going to do about this one? Overtake?
Yeah, well, we can do. As soon as we can see what's coming up this bend.
Do you think that needs to budge you over a bit?
Cool.
So if you just get into the middle of the river now.
Yeah.
What are we doing for now? He's pulled over a little bit to let us go past. So, get him to fight that.
Has he had road rage or whatever?
No?
River Ridge.
Oh, no.
I wasn't so depressed.
Now get over this way a bit. Yeah, get over the river. I've not got the waterproof bit on it. Try not to whiz in front of them and cut them off.
No.
That little
Silver cloud, what's going on there? Two silver clouds.
no, what's that?
Oh, I don't know.
That's nice, isn't it, up there?
Got Hobbit. Hobbit house.
So you're cutting him off there as well. Keep over here. You've got to watch them behind on what side, like you're not cutting the sending into reeds.
Yeah.
Doing it again.
What, cutting him off?
Yeah. Get right into the middle. Until we've gone, well, we've
Is
gone
it
past
hard
them now,
to-
really, so you're not too bad.
Yeah, it's one of them with stirring, isn't it? Steering. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, they cooked it there.
What's it turning? It's just turning now. Oh God, we've got another lot.
We're just pissing about, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, they haven't from pub before.
Thankfully we won't see many of them from tomorrow. Until we come back up on Friday, and that's going to be an absolute nightmare because from a bit farther up, a bit farther up that way, which we'll do at 2 up,
Yeah.
there'll be a regatta on, there'll be little boats flipping them out all over the place.
I wonder how much it costs to get there.
That's just the boathouse, that.
Yeah, that's the
There's a
boat
house
house.
up there
That's
somewhere.
that out there, yeah. Is that their boat house?
Pardon?
Yeah, this house here. That jump.
Yeah.
Them are the best ones to have. Oh, slightly up and hill.
So nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I won't mind living there.
You what?
I won't mind living there. When I'm older.
See, the thing is, if you lived down in a boat like that they've got, or even a boat like this, would you go out in it every weekend?
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. What's that? Sorry, quickly before we go past it.
Some sort of waterworks or something.
Yeah, but if you live there, could you not go anywhere by road from your house?
Yeah, of course you can.
Alright. Well, yeah, I probably, at first I probably would, and then I'd probably say that when people came to visit us, if I allowed them to. Yeah, because if you live somewhere like that, you just constantly have something like children. Is this filming, by the way?
Yeah.
I didn't realise. I'm not having that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just stupid.
So with this one, shall I go right of him?
You always go on that. No, I don't want right of them. I always go down that side if you want to overtake. Unless they're right onto the other side, which sometimes you'll find.
Oh.
And also, when you say stay in the middle, unless you're past it, like, why don't you just stay up to the right anyway? Just so people can overtake.
Well, I don't like being too far over to the right because you can like start hitting things like. So he's looking at his engine, so I'd go around that side of it and we're going to go past him in a minute. But I'm going to have to get my waterproof case for that camera.
Should I?
We'll probably have to shut this.
Shut that hatch thing?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Will it shut from the
Yes.
inside?
We've got the hatch open in bedroom. We've got the hatch open in bedroom, it's raining.
Oh, yeah.
So we let's give it a bit of welly. Let's get past it.
Yeah.
It's just now a bit awkward.
No, you think he'd move over, wouldn't you?
So it's awkward a bit now with the boat. It's coming the other way. Sometimes happens. He's moving over and now he's seeing it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's only got to be an odd shower, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Hope so.
Well, when it's like that, I'll
No
just
bloody
stay
hell.
near me. No, just
No, cut
don't
him
go
up.
too far over that way because we'll cut him off. Just stay where you are, you know, like, just look it that way.
No.
You're not going to overtake it if you want to give it a bit of welly and get it straight up that one. If you go over that way, man, you're alright with the crossing.
Yeah.
Gin palace.
Yeah.
They call them a gin palace, the big boats like that. Them are the private owners, but they're the worst usually for speeding and stuff.
Are they? Not really that hard.
They're not actually speeding, but I think, I don't know, half the time, I think it's the boat itself, because some boats make a lot more,
Power.
well, they are powerful, but make a lot more wash than others. So Friday we're going to go down here to Ramleth, it's called. That's where the church is, and you should be able to see.
Oh, with the
Behind those
steps.
trees, yeah. So if it's open, we'll have a walk up there. Well, somebody put on Facebook that it is open, but Tony and Sue went on Google and the website said it's shut, but anyway, we'll see. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's well.
Now, normally what we do on a Saturday, we'd be down there and mooring up. Because we get, well, we've always got, well, it's just because I like it nowadays, isn't it?
So is that where you go down for church?
Yeah. You got a drink?
You what?
You want a drink?
I'll get one if I need a piss.
Do you want to go out for one?
Yeah, I'll do one.
No, we took the life jacket off. second favourite daughter, isn't I? You got your only odd shower, isn't it, Chris? Hopefully that'll be it. See, none of these just.
Yeah, it does just take a bit to get a hang at steering, doesn't it?
I don't know what we're doing. We're doing 5.5. But if you take, just like, cause me, like, just say for example now, I'm trying to get my camera for something. Like, got steering wheel. Well, let go. So I'm trying to get my camera, and then I'm trying to get up to film something. I'm trying to get up here. And by the time I've done it, the boat's either going that way or that way.
Yeah.
And then it's like trying to straighten you up. And then once you've gone that way too far, you go overcompensate that way. You're like, oh, I've done the bloody place.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. You don't know where the middle is, do you? The hell right above us.
What times? Oh no, we've just discounted that. What time's crossing tonight?
See, we get a bit more revs to get round this corner. Be overtaken on the corner, won't we? So, yeah.
Just try and keep away from it, don't get too close. Years ago, when we first, I don't really saw where were we? Yeah, don't let it go over there, you cut him off again. Like.
Yeah.
Is it in this tailgate? It showed pictures of the old Broads, like
Yeah, I think it was behind it. Yeah, behind where we were sat.
Cutting them off again, look.
Oh, sorry.
It's easy done because you don't realise how long the boat is.
Yeah.
Well, those cruisers in those days didn't have toilets. You should pump it into the river.
Yeah.
When it became that polluted, you have to come up with something.
Yeah. Well, they stopped that then.
What do you say? Can you put them L plates on the window?
Yeah.
Oh shit, what's it got on the thing?
Well,
What is it? Really? The laminated YouTube, yeah, bit of a YouTube thing.
What, has he not got the hang of this one as much yet?
keep cutting people up.
Yeah, he keeps sort of, when he's overtaking somebody, you see him going over there, cutting them up so he's not giving them much space, because from the front of the boat,
Well, it is quite longer than you think, isn't it?
well, that's what I'm saying, from the front of the boat you think, oh yeah, fine, but when you look behind you, and they're still only halfway up the length of the boat.
Well, now you've got a sail thing coming, what they call yacht. Wait, what they
A
call?
sailing boat, yeah, but...
Yeah, it's about getting your bearings,
So
isn't
this
it?
is, right, so here's your first go now, look.
No. Good luck,
So-
love. I'll sit inside with her, hold on to something.
Keep your life jacket on.
Depends on which way the wind's blowing, because it looks like they're going to go in a straight line. So if you're heading over to the right hand side, which you're fine here. If he all of a sudden goes over that way, he'll ask you to go on the other side.
Yeah.
But they're just holding sail there, I think that's what it's called, something like that. not on the next bit of that. Not on the next bit of races. So that's fine. It's when they're tacking across the river.
Yeah, going back side to side type thing.
Yeah. I can't get behind that. Matt it was said it's not that difficult, we'll teach you, but I haven't seen it, so...
I know, I've never known how to do it.
See like this now.
That's quite a big wash, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not doing 5 miles. Well, they might be doing 5 miles an hour, but if they're going against the tide, it's going to make a bigger wash.
Bloody hell.
You're not managing that one. Did you bring your laminated Norfolk Broads thing? Maybe you'll go back. Ooh, there we are. Can we stick one in the back window, please? Stick one in the side. Yeah, look at the bed. Yeah, you have the try on the bed.
Yeah, but it's like perfect size to it. Yeah, my feet don't touch the bottom anyway. Pretty good. Yeah, at least we're going out like we're sleeping in a freaking toilet cubicle or something.
But the thing is, you're better off being the one on this side, aren't you? So you can get to the toilet rather than climb over the other side.
Oh yeah, bloody hell. Oh, she's made it adamant that I'm going under the windowsill.
Well, so you'll disturb her every time you climb over to the foot first then.
Yeah, no, but I'm drinking as well.
Yeah, so this is it.
No, I thought that fucking miserable fuckers.
I love these type of walks, the Christian will have on these, you know. I mean, actually, not this one too much. This is one that when we went under the bridge up to Marth, and I think this one's come from where it's called Juliet or.
I've not seen one of these ones.
Well, we would have seen one moored up at the side when we went up on the day boat. But there's a lot of these. I don't like the wooden like top bit, and you've got to fall down when you're on a bridge.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that.
No.
So if I was buying a Broads boat, I'd want to be on like this side.
Yeah.
Well, longer. I'd like to be like thunder at the side of us there, and then you get going. Like you really get two, that's what
Yeah.
boats. Now we will go up here on Thursday. It's looking busy down here.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna set that with the hell.
We've still got red lights flashing on.
Yeah.
Is that showing no battery at all on there? No, this one. Yeah, see, I think batteries are empty on, isn't it? Right, so we'll go up there Thursday, and we'll go all the way up there to a place called Neatstead.
Yeah.
And we'll have our lunch in the White Horse, and then we'll come back and we'll moor up somewhere on there probably, I don't know where yet. When I said before about the yacht tacking, this one looks like his.
Oh yeah, side to side.
And usually, if you stick over close to the right hand banking, not yet, don't do that.
Yeah.
They'll use you, and we'll get near to you and then we'll turn. But that's mainly when there's a regatta going on. With these bigger ones, they'll probably give you a shout which end they want you to go behind. Well, not a shout, the point.
Yeah, like which side do you want us to go on?
Well, this is St Benet's Abbey here. That is a mill that was built onto the gatehouse of the old abbey.
Oh, yeah.
See, this one's not topping. Well, it is, but very.
Slowly.
Yeah. So now if he turns and comes across that way, we'll just probably slow down a bit.
Yeah.
If he does come across,
It's like, is it?
I think we might be alright. If he's not giving us a signal, if you carry on,
Wait, what's he doing?
he will just do a short attack. But if he gives us a signal to go to either side, so you slow down now actually, slow right down. And give him a chance to turn. So even if you have to put it in reverse like, or you can go around that side of him. So if you go up there now, into the middle, and we'll go around the back of him. Right front, no, reverse. Right. Language.
Sorry. Bloody hell.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
Right, front, back, slow down. Don't panic. Don't panic, Captain Mandarin. Front, back, which one?
No.
Yeah, so I mean that's just good fun for you, that actually, good practice. I mean, we could have got past him easily, but then as soon as he signalled, because we were to set off, but as soon as he signalled for us to go that side, we had no chance whatsoever. Right. So don't panic.
No.
It's just experience. But I don't want to upset you, but there's a bigger one here. So he did give us a late signal, him then.
A late signal and then about 5 different ones.
Anyway.
Terry and Sue did an angle to it and they said that it was close, maybe.
Massive on here.
Yeah.
Only a little bit though, not that much. Joking.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's sort of like if you do it gently,
Not those ones, the ones behind.
because if you do it, it does tend to. If you do it, sort of, it's a bit stiff. To say the truth.
Yeah. It's one. I
And the
mean,
throttle's not so.
because it's got a lot more power than the Dayboat, hasn't it? So it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, and they've got a thing at the back.
What do you
as well.
say, Chris?
Saying shouldn't that dayboat be on the other side?
Oh, I thought she said that's a big one. I was just checking what she was looking at.
And they've got the
Yeah, so the dayboat, I don't know what they're doing on the left hand side. Oh, well, oh no, I can't say things like that. It's sexist, isn't it?
probably following.
Unless they're going down Fleet Dyke and just waiting for this. Well, that one's going down Fleet Dyke, so. Yeah, so that was Joe's first attempt at avoiding a yacht, and it weren't really all Joe's fault. Partly me for giving him instructions, but they didn't give us a signal until it was a little bit. We decided we was going to go behind them, which you're supposed to go behind. You don't ever go in front of them. So that weren't too bad. Well, I think it's going to absolutely lash it down in a minute.
Yeah.
This guy over there.
Followed us this car, yeah.
You see it round?
Yeah.
Well, we're not actually that far off now, Thurne Dyke. He's got some bouncing he's doing off.
Yeah.
It must be off the wash off that boat there that's in front of us. Or is it just the speed he's going?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
No, don't look like he's making too much wash.
You
Or
do that if
sheep.
you're going against the
Or
tide.
sheep. Well, when you're going against the tide and you look at the speed on your device that you may have, whatever, and then look behind you, good grief. But some, I mean, I always say that they've got speed limits going through Yarmouth at the yacht station. I think it's 5 miles an hour. If you run with a tide, you just can't help going faster. It's fast ebbing tide. Anyway, you'll see that tomorrow.
There's that.
So there's a big black nasty cloud above us. And there's a few specks of rain. I'm going to go and get my waterproof casing for the one that's on top. How long have we been going? An hour. Windscreen wipers falls off. It's pinging it down. Not good. Let's just go down that side. We've got the mechanic. Right. Snapped. It slots in there, yeah.
Wait, how?
Tell you what, I'll.
Pull that off. I can't get.
Just want it now.
Hey?
Just want it now. That metal bit. Pull it out.
That metal bit pulls out on it there. I can't see a thing about. Second time in 2 days at the Lion. I think this is just for the night actually, because the windscreen wiper fell off. So, and it was raining quite heavy. So yes, we decided, well, we was going to come here first. We were thinking of Acle Bridge, but it's an 8 o'clock set off in the morning. It's not too bad. But it didn't have come down before, and when windscreen wiper's not working, it can be a bit dodgy. So we're having our second visit of the week to the Lion. It probably will be the last one, this, I think, unless we do the Thursday. Well, possibly. Neatstead in the lunchtime, Thurne Dyke in the evening, possibly. I don't know, we'll see. So I didn't actually video that, which is probably just as good as well. But San Francisco, I think it was. 2 guys had got out and got the ropes for mooring up and left the woman at the helm. And anyway, she did a very good job in the end, getting in. So well played. With a little bit of help. Don't worry, it's wide enough to get you out. Too late, you're already on it.
Go on, Luce.
The domino challenge. It's 1-1 from last night. I say it's best of 5 because I know that we get better in the first game because
Get that camera off. So you'll be looking at my dom. Oh, it's wet.
This lovely little duck.
gotta get back in.
Aww.
It's not waterproof.
Right.
Probably not showing up very well on here, but that's bright red over there.
20,
In the rain.
40, 60.
Really quiet. It's a little bit wet. Hopefully tomorrow will be drier. Number 9.
I think.
One little duck. Number 2.
High stakes drama.
Dirty knee. 33.
You perching?
Not me.
Oh, Joyce.
Joyce?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
1 score. Number 20.
Yeah, I've got to drop off in a minute.
God.
Old age pension. 65.
Oh, that's you, Dad.
65, I wish.
Tom's tricks. Number 6.
Full on excitement in this boat.
5 dozen. Number 60.
We rejoin the game where Joe only wants 2 for 8. What was that last one? 68?
Yeah.
Dirty Gertie. Number
Oh,
30.
another line.
I haven't even got one yet.
30. Joe wants 2. I want a
Was she
miracle.
worth it? 56.
56, 56,
What was-
56.
Was she worth it?
Trombones. Number 76.
Got a line.
I need 4.
Straight on through. 82.
Oh, I need 3.
Oh, I do as well.
Catching up.
Dun dun.
Pressure's
Gateway
mounting.
to heaven. 27.
Oh, I do know.
I need 3 and another one.
Oh,
Everybody's closing in on Joe now.
Tweak of the thumb.
I'm
51.
going to take his fortune
51.
away.
Oh, that's no good for me.
come on, Saint.
2 fat ladies. 88.
88, where's that? Oh, see, that's all wrong, bloody lot. I want something down here.
Get up and run. 31.
Oh, I need 2.
Oh no, what you doing?
Lucy Joe, Lucy Joe, Lucy Joe, Lucy Joe.
Coming
No.
of age. Number 18.
There's no
Nice, falling
chance.
up.
There's
Not being
no
funny, you
chance.
played with my money anyway, so technically.
Mine. What's mine is
3
yours.
dozen.
No.
Number
Thought we weren't married.
36.
Oh, 36.
Well,
Oh, still I want 3.
oh, I need 3 on that. 4 and 2.
Strive and strive. 75.
Oh, come on.
4 dozen. Number 48.
I think we should have just started when somebody wanted 1. Never mind 2.
Sticks of
Back on
dominoes.
the drum. 71.
Ooh, closing
Oh, I
in.
need 2 on that.
Joe, Dad needs 2 as well now.
3 score and 10. Number 70. Tickle me. 63.
You always get key of the blooming door. Oh, 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 oh.
2.
Duck and dive, 25.
Oh, it's closing now,
We've got the key in the door.
Stop and run, 81.
It's going to be a tight one.
Can two people win at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny LaRue,
Do you have to split the money?
52.
Yes. So it's got to be what, 10p each.
Oh wait, what was that one?
52.
Ask for more, 34.
Oh, he's
You know,
blown it.
every game you get the key of the door.
Stuck in the tree.
Oh, I need
One more.
one.
Oh, it's getting exciting now. They're all getting giddy.
I'm nowhere near. I have 2.
You could still win though, to be
Tony's
fair.
den,
Oh,
Number
I
10.
need one now.
Oh,
I need
the
one.
Southern, she just needs one. She's no chance of winning.
I need
one.
79, 87 or 83.
Buckle my shoe, 32.
Oh, I need one on that one as well. I need. Oh, come on.
I think I've found the nursery rhyme that I'd do. 1, 2, buckle my
Time
shoe.
for tea,
Bingo.
83.
You got
No.
it.
Oh, I needed one
I
more.
think, yeah, that top one.
Yeah,
You
I
think?
was nowhere near the one that you thought.
Listen, Joe. On camera, you don't say bingo. You go, yes, get in. Check it.
So I'll teach you a thing or two one day.
7, 10,
Line and out.
7. Can't see him, can you?
But it's got a bit of sun and comfort from awning, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't realise it come up here on the party night. But then again, we've never been here before, have we?
Is it Saturday?
Driver must
Yeah.
be pissed as well.
Hope it's not karaoke, someone will sound really bad. So where will that turn round then? Can't see you.
Oh, they ignored me.
So that, well, where will that turn round then? At Walmart Dyke?
Maybe, yeah.
Do I sound like that when I'm singing?
No, you sound a lot worse.
I make it better. Better, better.
What is it normally out of?
That's all, folks, and thanks for watching our day 1 on Silver Cloud, our day 8 of the fortnight, and yeah, it was quite an interesting day with the windscreen wiper falling off in the absolute lashing down rain. Now tomorrow we have a nice cruise down to Great Yarmouth and a little bit of a stressful event when we get to the yacht station with some guy trying to turn round, and well, you'll see that yourself tomorrow if you stay tuned. And the best way to stay tuned is to subscribe and hit that notification bell.